Okay, this is Joe Whitchurch, and welcome to Free and 3 on this Tuesday afternoon, 3:27 Eastern Time. I want to discuss with you a little bit the subject of the identity of Jesus Christ and the vulnerability of even having correct answers. Welcome, Matthew Phelps, and congratulations on the birth of your two little ones. Hey, I was reading in my devotions this morning, Matthew chapter 16, and it's a famous passage where Peter is asked by Jesus, who do people say that he is, and who does Peter say that he is? And Peter gets the right answer. But man, oh man, is that answer ever vulnerable. Welcome, Carlene Seegers. Wonderful to have people on here from South Africa with my Salvation Army friend. Yeah, he says, you're the Son of God, and Jesus praises him and says, you know what, Peter, that thing, you didn't even figure that out on yourself. This goes beyond a human discovery. Yes, there is some inductive approach when you have scriptures which are revealed. But he says, this was given to you by the Holy Spirit. The Father revealed this to you. And then Jesus goes on to talk about the necessity of his death, burial, and resurrection for their sin and his coming again. And Peter immediately starts to rebuke Jesus and says, no, this is never going to be. This is not the way it happens. And you think about that. Now, this is his confession at Caesarea Philippi. I would say the location might be the entranceway where Pan was apparently, according to the Greek mythology, the doorway to death, the highway to hell, the land to the underworld. And Jesus says to Peter, who just made a great, beautiful confession and got the right answer, contrasted with all the other views, he says, get thee behind me, Satan. And apparently, Peter at this point has gone from having the correct answer to now correcting Jesus and saying there's no need for a cross, certainly no need for atonement, no need for forgiveness of sins, no need for a resurrection and death being conquered, no need for a second coming because you can do it all right now. Just set yourself up as King Messiah and defeat these Romans. And Jesus knew where that idea was coming from. So who do people say that he is today? Well, he's the ultimate social justice warrior. He's a sorcerer that conjures up fish and bread. He's a guru. He's a spiritual brother of Satan. He's a good moral teacher. He's Isa the prophet. It's possible to even get the right answer about who Jesus is and not have it touch your life. I know people that teach about this, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, I will give you rest for your soul. But he also says, if you follow me, you need to take up your cross daily and die to self. And even in the passage about his burden, his yoke is easy and his burden is light. He says, come to me, you who follow me, and learn of me. Be a disciple of mine. So it's so easy to have right answers, but not really allow it to grip us and to change us and to help us. Keep asking questions of him to grow, to learn more of who he is. So that's my Free and 3 today. I'm so glad that those that were able to join. Penny, thank you for joining the call for the program. And I hope as you think about who Jesus is, you'll remember Matthew chapter 16, and that having the right answer can be a vulnerable place to be. Jesus goes on to say, what good will it be for a man if he gained the whole world and forfeit his soul? For whoever wants to save his life will lose it. Whoever loses his life from me will find it. And then he goes on to talk about the sneak preview of the Lord coming in his glory. Some of you who are here right now will not taste death until you see the Son of Man coming in his glory. The transfiguration will happen to his body. But even being there and seeing it, the next thing is they're trying to make little booths to worship the three, Jesus, Moses, and Elijah. And so they miss the point. So it's possible to get the right answers, but not be transformed, and not put on the trajectory of being a follower of Christ, a learner of Christ, a disciple of Christ, with the joy of the Lord making him known. I hope you're being set free by the truth of the gospel and the truth of who Jesus is. Second person of the Trinity, Lord of glory, crucified Savior, risen Lord, and our teacher and a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Happy Tuesday and Free and Three. Hope you're getting free, staying free, and sharing the freedom and the liberty and the joy of the Lord today.